This is Mercy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On Lake Cumberland, the water temperatures are running in the mid-50s to low 60s depending on the time of day and location on the lake. Striped bass have been hit or miss, but if you can locate the schools of shad, you should be able to have some success while trolling. The black bass bite is still sluggish, but we have seen some nice bass up around cover in the tributaries in 10 to 15 feet of water. The crappie bite is picking up in the tributaries, fishing around cover and standing timber using minnows and small jigs in 20 to 25 feet of water. Walleye should be in on the main lake points right now, so try trolling crankbaits in 20 to 40 feet of water. On the Cumberland tailwater, the sluice gates are no longer in operation due to improving water quality in the tailwater, which will make conditions a little bit more favorable for anglers. Rainbow trout numbers are doing well in the tailwater, with numerous stock-size fish available along with fish up to 21 inches. Try targeting them using small spoons and inline spinners. We also saw several nice striped bass throughout the tailwater during recent trout sampling. Try casting dog flies to target them. Always remember that flows can change during the day, so be sure to check the generation schedule before you go to avoid getting caught in rapidly rising water. Rainbow trout stocking has begun in Finns Lakes across the state. Brickyard Ponds in Barberville and Logan Hubble Park near Stanford were recently stocked. Finns Lakes offer a great opportunity to get out and do some fishing with the family before colder winter temperatures come in. Trout can be caught on a variety of baits and lures, including small inline spinners, artificial baits such as power bait, and corn. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Lake levels continue to drop, moving towards winter pool. Fish the upper sections of the lakes for crappie bite. Both on Grayson and Cave Run, focus on the standing timber on the edges of the old river channels. And at Cave Run, once you find a pocket of these crappie, stick with them. Also on Cave Run, the musky bite should be moving more towards a winter pattern. Fish a little bit slower, and if you're going to be holding at a spot for a while, it would be in your benefit to drop a live bait rig over the side of the boat. Crash's Landing and Hooks Outdoors here at the lake both have excellent setups for these live bait rigs, so stop in and see what they have. An awesome and tasty winter staple for us here is the Sauger Fishery up behind the Ohio River dams at Green up in Meldal. I think we are still on the front end of this really heating up, but something to keep in mind if you're looking for something a little bit different. One related thing already going strong is the Sauger Fishery at Will Green and Carnico. Fish the flats at dark with larger minnow imitating baits or live bait. Lastly, fall trout, and I talked about this last week, but there are great opportunities out there. Just be sure that you're wearing blaze orange if you're heading out to any portions of the Boone. Craney Creek in Round County is a fantastic opportunity for anglers this time of the year. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing report from the Northwest District. Rough River Lake is about 17 feet below summer pool or 8 feet above winter pool. The water is dropping at about a foot per day. North Fork, Laurel Branch, and the State Park ramps are still usable. Bass fishing is decent. Target fish 6 to 10 feet deep on main channel bends and the mouths of the creeks. Crankbaits, jigs, and Ned rigs have been working well. Crappie fishing has been fair. Good numbers are being caught, but they're mostly at or under the 9 inches. Big fish are scattered, but are holding on down trees, brush, and standing timber 3 to 12 feet deep. There's still some good fish to be found, but in fewer numbers in terms of fish over 12 inches than we have seen the last few years. We had a great run of lots of big fish harvested for about 3 years in a row, and it's finally started to drop off slightly. The good news is that there are great numbers of fish in the 7 to 10 inch range that will be growing into that more desirable range throughout the next year. A few hybrid striped bass are being caught on crappie jigs around the lake. They are congregating more in the area from Laurel Branch down to the dam as water level continues to drop. Nolan River Lake is about 13 feet below summer pool or 9 feet above winter pool and dropping about 4 inches per day. Water temp is in the upper 50s. Crankbaits fished on the main lake have been picking up both largemouth over 15 inches and good numbers of spotted bass. Crappie fishing has been fair also. Fish standing timber and main lake structure 3 to 10 feet deep. White bass are being caught in the main lake channel and channel bends using jigging and casting spoons in white and silver. A few walleye have been found on rocky points at the creek mouths such as Canalaway, Rock Creek, and Barton's Run, and also in the standing timber in Longfall Creek, Davis Creek, and Briar Creek. Try nightcrawler rigs, curly-tailed grubs, jigging spoons, or flicker shad. Bass are biting well on Carpenter and Kingfisher lakes. Jigs fish slowly around structure, or crankbaits imitating shad or crayfish fish near the aeration system or along the shoreline have been successful. Trout were stocked this week in Robs Lake, Access Lake, Flackhatcher Lake on Peabody WMA, in Nolan Tailwater, and in Otter Creek on the outdoor rec area. My go-to trout lure is a white inline spinner or a 1/8 ounce blue fox minnow spin in rainbow or brown trout pattern. Be cautious of changing conditions on the reservoirs and cognizant of deer hunters when fishing on the public WMAs. Good luck.